Number 2 is City Dancer, the man of Steve Cawthon. Number 3, X-Born Greville Starkey, putting up a pound overweight now on number 3, X-Born Greville, weighed out at 8 stone 10. Number 4, Frequent Flyer, Paul Edery, mark of distinction, the non-runner. And number 6, Shaadi from the Michael Stoute yard, who has won 3 of the last 4 runnings of the Craven Stakes. Shaadi is representative today, what a Swinburn rides.
And Shaadi is the 5-2 favourite, easing from 2-1. Joint favourite, in fact, with X-Born also on 5-2. City Dancer a 3-1 chance. Al Harib is 100-30, and Frequent Flyer is 16-1 from 20-1, and they're all quoted for the Craven Stakes.
And Shaadi favourite at the start of this Charles Heidsieck Champagne Craven at 5-2. Course and distance trial for the 2,000 guineas. Al Harib just misses the kick early on. The pace quite steady. X-Born leads next to the rails. On the outside of it, Shaadi. Then racing wide, third City Dancer. 4 next to the rails is Al Harib. And the back marker is Frequent Flyer as they come at quite a good pace down the course on the far side of the track. And it's X-Born leading by a length and a half. In second place, Shaadi. On the outside of it, City Dancer. Al Harib in the blue next to the rails. Now at racing pace is striding out much better than he was early. And Frequent Flyer in last place. No slouch in his own right, but just being niggled along by Paul Edery to keep up with these. They are going a good clip, and it's X-Born that leads, with Shaadi in the white sleeves on the outside, Al Harib next to the rails, City Dancer in the red, and they're halfway in the Charles Heidsieck Champagne Craven Stakes. They pass the 4-pole, and X-Born out in front. Greville Starkey riding, Shaadi on the outside of it, City Dancer wide in red, next to the rails in blue is Al Harib, and then Frequent Flyer. Paul Edery has been pushing along for the last furlong and a half. They come past the 3. And X-Born, Shaadi on the outside comes City Dancer, who's now being ridden along. Al Harib getting 1 or 2 reminders, and that one's dropping away, and they've passed the bushes down to the 2, and it's Shaadi now on the outside of X-Born. X-Born next to the rail, Shaadi on the outside, and Shaadi looks the better at this stage. Down into the dip, X-Born finds more, but Shaadi just has the upper hand, but X-Born's fighting back. Back in third, City Dancer is 1 pace. They're inside the final furlong, and Shaadi now going on. Shaadi has it by a length and a half. X-Born a brave race in second. City Dancer staying on well for third, but at the line Shaadi wins from X-Born second, with City Dancer third. A big gap to Frequent Flyer, and a disappointment of the race was Al Harib, who dropped out to be last of all. And so the result of this, the Charles Heidsieck Champagne Craven Stakes, it's a win for number 6, Shaadi, the 5-2 favourite, owned by Sheikh Mohammed, trained here at Newmarket by Michael Stoute and ridden by Walter Swinburn. Continuing Michael's tremendous run in this race. Doyoun, Ajdal and Shaadi, of course, all won this race. Second was number 3, X-Born, ridden by Greville Starkey at a pound overweight, but don't forget that this son of Explodum was only having his second ever race. Third horse home was City Dancer. Looked a bit 1 pace with a furlong and a half to go, but was staying on again well in the last furlong.
And first number 6, Shaadi, 5-2 favourite. Second number 3, X-Born at 3-1. And third number 2, City Dancer, also at 3-1. The tip returns win £3 10, places 160 and 270. The dual forecast paid £4 and 70, and non-runner was number 5 and 5.